previous pencil markings on the I'm going to resort to probably a more tried and true just to get this done. I'm really appreciative that you guys are watching today, sharing in this painful effort. This sword should be the ninja sword is something I've drawn a while, but he has a small and a long sword or blade. Do you not call it a sword? Do you call it just a blade? And those wiggly things, those wiggly lines, is that something that is usually in the middle of the sword? I guess that's something that we gotta look up. Yeah, I think that's gonna work. Welcome back. Somebody's back. All right. Crispy Papa took a little break, and now you're back. We've lost most of our contingent. Maybe hopefully we picked up some new people tonight. Although I don't know. This is a very difficult. It's been a very difficult drawing stream. I'm actually thinking about Jim Chung's sushi right now. I kind of wish I took him up on the sushi offer. It would have been less painful and would not be as hungry as I am. Should decrease the size of the shoulder and the arm a little bit. Thank you, Crispy. Again, don't let this affect anything you guys else gotta do in the real world. This is all for fun. I hope next week's sketch of the week will be a little bit more smoother. Actually, the swords really come out this side, but okay. That moire effect is not as strong anymore. You can see sometimes the back of my chair. I have a green towel that hides it. All right. Also decreasing the torso, making it a little bit smaller. Kind of lends into the twist. I'll probably be posting this tomorrow morning on Instagram as opposed to tonight. Maybe I should go sit in the sauna after this. All right. I think this is as much as much light work I'm gonna do. I should switch to the Orans and start darkening up the lines. I don't even think I make sense anymore. Should have stuck with the snow job. Should have stuck with the snow job in a snowstorm. Okay. Let's commit to this. I think I'm going to commit to this. Anything else with the costume? I think we're pretty much right on mark. This is a Cursed Jerry Ma stream. And his sketch of the week. Still at it, Poop Kid. Maybe we'll pick up some European viewers. Wait. What time is it in Europe? Is it morning over there? I know it's morning. It's 3 in the afternoon in Taiwan. All right, B-Dub. Thanks for hanging in there. See you next time. Even this head is like too stiff. I think with masks and helmets, it's extremely difficult without drawing the face in there first. That way you get the right proportions and the right angle. "5:30 p.m. in Melbourne. It's almost dinner time. Well, I might have to hang up the pencil after this. All right. Okay, that's a better angle. But now this arm looks off. Sometimes when you fix one thing, another problem pops up. So Sean mentioned earlier, like there was a period of time where maybe like once a year or so I'd go through kind of this spell, and it's an extremely frustrating point. But for now, at first I thought it was debilitating. But for now it's actually very encouraging. And I try to tell young artists it's very encouraging because it means you're actually improving. You're getting better. Your eye and your brain is seeing things that you weren't able to see before. But it's real time. And your hand and your body is just catching up to it. And the only way to really break through is to keep on drawing. So I go through this. Occasionally, sometimes it's longer than others. You know, sometimes it's like a week, sometimes it's like a day, a couple of days. But being an artist, it definitely is a struggle at times. I don't think this is a moment. I don't think this is one of those moments. This is just a moment of committing too early to a piece, to a pose, to particular facets of the drawing without really putting into context, proper planning. And also having a talk, it's a performance issue. Okay. But I think this... I mean, starting to erase this arm now. I really like this arm before. Now I'm starting to erase it. What if I erase the whole arm? This is the one piece that I like from before. All right. It'd be funny if I was still here and Yojimbo just wakes up for his breakfast. That's right. No mercy. No mercy, Si-Jing. The only way out is through. Wow. Okay. Here we go. The only way out is through. I need to change the title of this stream, of this episode. Something just happened. Twist Street. Thank you for the follow, Twist Street. Welcome to the stream. Alright, we had Sean Chen on earlier. We had Jerry Ma on earlier. Professional artists. We have Jim Chung in the chat. Although maybe Jim is... I know he's probably working. Or maybe he's in a food coma. From all that sushi. Where did the sushi come from? Was this Sushi Gen? If it was Sushi Gen, I really regret not eating the sushi. This is an Oran's pencil. This pencil has what I suspect is a HB lead in it because it's new. Still has a sticker on it. I haven't removed it. Oh, something else just happened. I'm easily distracted. Change Griffin 1. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Change Griffin 1. Today's sketch is Storm Shadow from G.I. Joe. I am drawing the what would we call this? The original toy / comic book version of Storm Shadow. Not the one you might have seen in the movies. Let's see here, I'm adding some piping, ribbing onto his costume. This is part of Jerry Ma, EpicProps.com's Battle of the Sketches, aka Sketch of the Week. Jerry has wrangled Sean Chen and myself into this weekly drawing thing. We post the finished drawings up on Instagram and Twitter on Wednesdays, New Comic Book Days, although nowadays New Comic Book Days are also Tuesday. I think new DC Comics come in on Tuesdays, right? Make Havoc is still here, Steve. Steve, again, I'm just joking about the staying on, Steve. I know you got work tomorrow. I think after this, I'm going to sit in the sauna and detox. For a little bit. So usually this part now is easy flow. I've already figured out the guts of this drawing, which is the underlying anatomy, poses, and now it's just a matter of filling it in. It's almost like inking this stage. I don't think I've ever drawn, maybe, I wouldn't say no. I think I've drawn Storm Shadow once. I remember seeing something on Comic Art Fans. Steve, that's grounds for muting yourself. Steve saying the Lakers are going to sweep the Heat. I'm from Miami, so of course I'm a big Heat fan. While I was in Miami, when I lived in Miami, my high school days, and excuse the longtime followers of the stream if you already heard this story a million times. This is 1,000,000th and one time. I was the ball boy for the Miami Heat. The first 2 years of the franchise. And so I got to meet, hang out with all the original members of the Heat. The Storm Shadow's top, is that like a gi? Does it flow in? What just happened? Sir Pumpkin 1100. Sir Pumpkin 1100. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream, Sir Pumpkin. This is going to be a marathon today. Usually the streams are about 2 hours. You can catch all the previous episodes on this channel or on YouTube. The original Heat, the first years of the franchise, the first 2 years of the franchise, they did not win a lot of games. But it was very exciting, you know, to be there for the birth of an NBA franchise, NBA team, to be there with the young guys on the young players, along with the vets. There were 2 teams that started out. I don't know if you know about the history of the Heat. The 2 teams that were awarded, the 2 cities that were awarded initially franchises, Charlotte and Miami. And the 2 teams had different philosophical approaches to building a franchise. Sir Pumpkin, yes. Welcome to the stream. The Charlotte Hornets, the original Charlotte Hornets, which then became the New Orleans Hornets, which then became the New Orleans Pelicans. And then the Charlotte was re-awarded another franchise, which was the Charlotte Bobcats. And then more recently renamed back to the Charlotte Hornets because the home fan base wanted the name back. But I think all the team records still stay with the New Orleans Pelicans. Sir Pumpkin, thank you. You may have me mixed up with someone else, though. X-Men? Right now, I'm working on a book. Well, I should be working on a book right now instead of this sketch, but Children of the Atom for Marvel. It is an X-Men book, yes. I have drawn X-Men before. But I wouldn't say I'm known for my X-Men stuff. Children of the Atom, yes. So the Charlotte Hornets, initially, their route or their game plan was to build through veterans a franchise, a championship franchise. And Miami Heat's route was to build through youngsters, through the draft. So on the Hornets, there were veterans on the Heat team, but their main emphasis was to build through the draft. But those first few years, it was fun, man. What was even cooler was when I went to college. The first 2 years, I was a junior and a senior in high school. When I went to college at Pratt in New York, I would meet the team whenever they played the Knicks or the Nets I would meet the team at the hotel that they were staying at. So in New York, they were staying at the Marriott, Midtown Marriott. I mean, they're not there anymore, so I can tell you where they're at. And ride with them on the team bus into Madison Square Garden. And then during the games, I would sit on the bench. And watch the game. And because I was technically the ball boy for the Heat that game, but the Knicks already had their own ball boys, and each team would have. Back then, the ball boys wouldn't travel with the team. You would only travel if the team made the playoffs. So I never went on any away games when I was working with the Heat in high school. But in college, I would, if we didn't have practice, because I played on the college team, we didn't have practice that night. I remember asking once to be excused from practice so I could go to the game. And I would meet with the team. Yeah, so sitting on the bench, being in the locker room. Most recently, probably Teen Titans. For DC. And Teen Titans being the not the cartoon animated Teen Titans, but the superhero comic book Teen Titans. So that squiggly line that's usually on the ninja swords, is that, you guys know what I'm talking about? Usually on the sword, there'd be these squiggly lines. Is that in the middle, or is that like that? I'm trying to find reference for it, but I don't see it. Does anyone know what I'm talking about? Hammond line? I get the feeling that it's like because of it's from them rubbing the blade or sharpening the blade that but I'm not sure if it's part of the. I just took off Sean's. Golf Boy knows his shit. Okay, Golf Boy. Hammond line. Let me do a Google search for Hammond line. Hamon? Oh, there you go. Oh, okay. Alright, I see it. It's independent from the middle blade. What is the Hamon line? Or Hammond line? Is that from like sharpening of the blade? It's part of the heat process. Okay. Alright. Thank you. So that solves it. So then this is the. And some ninja blades are kind of short, right? And the darker side would be the bottom. Hammond line. This is usually. Damn. How do you know so much about swords, Golf Boy? They put clay on blade and then heat to create the line. Yes. So those would be my Heat stories. Now, when they played the Nets, I'd have to go into Jersey, and that was a longer ride. I'd have to meet them at some. They were staying at some hotel in Jersey, and I'd have to take a bus, go to like Grand Central, take a bus. Um, the shitty part was, it wasn't getting there; it was getting back after the game. Because usually Jersey, they're there, and then a lot of teams right after the game, they hit the airport because they're off to the next city. Right? They'd rather get to the next city that night and then sleep in than staying in the same city that they just played in. So right after the game, if they're off to the airport, and if they're in Jersey, they're off to Newark, and Newark is even further in, and I'm at Pratt in Brooklyn. So I would have to, a couple times I got stranded out in Jersey. And so I was hanging out in the locker room with the guys, and then by the time they left, they all had to shower up, change. By the time they left, the crowd that had gone to see the game, they're pretty much cleared out already. And if you've ever been out to this used to be in the Meadowlands out in Jersey. So if you ever been out to the Meadowlands, this was in the Meadowlands Arena. There's nothing around the Meadowlands Arena. So a couple times, luckily there were still some people at the in the Nets front office. They gave us a ride to like the nearest PATH station. Or gave me a ride to the nearest PATH station. Back then, when you're a college kid, you had all the time in the world. So, Golf Boy, how do you know about all this stuff? Yeah, I was in Tokyo once and stumbled upon an auction for samurai swords. They're very expensive. I mean, I thought like, oh, $100, couple $100, but yeah, thousands of dollars. And they're all, handcrafted, uh, made by different people, and they're very. They wouldn't even let us look at some of the swords because it was you had to very private. Because it was at the hotel that I was staying at. They had the auction in the room, like in the conference room, right next to where I taught a course for Savannah College Art and Design, SCAD. They have an intensive class where students can go to Tokyo, and they would have instruction in the morning, and then in the afternoon, they would take the students to different parts of Tokyo. We went to Studio Ghibli. We went to Tokyo Disney Seas. So I peeked in the room whenever no one was looking. Yeah, Steve, I think my audio's still on. But it goes to show you there's an appreciation for the craft. Some of these metal works. I mean, you don't really think about it that much here in the States, but um, Tokyo itself is just an amazing city. So I think surely but slowly we're getting there, folks. Surely but slowly. This has to be the most difficult stream so far to date. I guess maybe I can blame it on the debate. If you guys haven't been to Tokyo, I would definitely supposedly they're opening up later this month to international or to American travelers. Definitely go. You need to spend at least a few days, at least a week, because there's so many different parts of Tokyo. I mean, most people here would probably go to Akihabara. Is it Akihabara? It's like a district or a ward that is just toys, manga and comics and toys. Thanks, Golf Boy. Sync Clinic. Thank you for the follow. Try to stream 2 times a week at least. Our last stream was Sunday. Today's Tuesday. Trying to get this out for tomorrow. And then maybe Thursday. And then maybe on the weekend. I'd have to wait and see though. This thing is taking up way too much time today. And I got a pressing deadline coming up. I mean, I don't know about you, but this year during the coronavirus lockdown, I've been living in a bubble since March, and time is flying by so fast. Literally. Like, it's already Tuesday. Before you know it, it's the weekend. So Golf Boy Sanders says one person just does the steel forging, another actually does the blade forging, Another does the sharpening and polishing, and yet another does the handle and the sheath. Yeah. I think this is it. I think we're pretty much there. I'm gonna cut this off later. Have you ever witnessed an actual sword auction, Golf Boy? Golf Boy, your chances of winning this are pretty good. A lot of guys have left already. Really, Crispy? I mean, this is Crispy Papa. Thank you for the kind words, but this is extremely painful. This stream for me. All right, let me add a little color to this. I think we'll be doing a vignette. Let me do a quick. Always very appreciative of you guys' support. Hang in there, the troopers. I know you're all just hanging in there for the Frank Cho shirt. So that is a large, the Frank Cho shirt. It's a little off. Can't even draw a straight line, I'm so tired. This is like a 15-round MMA fight today. "15 rounds. Are you over 30 days, Steve? Steve's up for this. Golf Boy. C. Jing. Shoe Thief. Crispy Papa. Let me go with this red here. It's kind of brown now. I'd go with that, but that one was the pink from before. I don't want to get too pinky. Because I think I've already posted the Jubilee one. Get a little water. Si Jing, if you're past 4 weeks, yes, I'll trust you. I will trust the honor system. Just make sure you remind me when I start adding the size of the slice. You start accruing. So if you're new to the stream, I give away the sketch at the end of the stream. For now, you get a slice in the wheel. Each stream you show up, your slice increases in size. If you're a subscriber, you get an additional slice, and the size of your slice remains the same even if you've missed the stream. So if you're just a follower or lurking, you're eligible to win, but if you miss a stream, your slice goes down to 1 next time you show up. If you're a subscriber, your slice remains at, let's say, 2 or 3 or more. That way, as we continue streaming, the chances of winning increases each time. And once you win, your slice goes back down to 1 for about 4 weeks. That way it gives everybody else a fair chance or a better chance of winning. But we have had multiple. You still have that 1 slice. So it's not like you can't win. You are still eligible to win. The size of the slice just stays at 1 for 4 weeks, or give or take a few days. So there have been people that have won with just 1 slice. And there's also been people that have had very large slices that don't win for a while. So don't be intimidated. I will call for people's, after I finish this, I'll bring up the wheel. Right now, for now, all the money that that this show has earned through bits and subscriptions goes towards paying for shipping as well. But right now I'm only covering shipping to domestic US. If you're an international follower, which is probably by now, I'm going to ask you to kick in for shipping. We had a lot of international guys, and just to ship 1 package internationally eats up our entire budget. I think in another month or so, I've been trying to figure out this maybe having a claim, so that, let's say I finish a sketch, if you really like it and you don't want to risk someone else winning it, there'll be an option to purchase it. If that happens, I have some backup sketches that I can still give away. We'll also be giving away that Frank Cho t-shirt later. I know that's what Steve really wants. But Steve, it's a large. Steve had the largest slice at one point, but kept missing out on the sketches that he wanted. And then it was Long. Long had the largest slice for a while. And I think he finally won a couple streams ago. His was up to 14. I guess I could have also done a circle since this guy's Japanese. Storm Shadow is. Maybe Steve should be our intern for Jim Chung and me, since Steve is relatively close. But we only pay with college credit. But then that would mean I would have to let Steve inside my house. I don't know. I'd have to think about that. I think Long Slice was officially the largest. I think it was like 14. B-Dub won last time, but his was like 11. And Steve's was pretty big too. But he had won earlier on, so we hadn't accumulated as many episodes. Yeah, but Long's was 14, so that's the record. Steve, for the internship, we only pay with college credit. But Long got the sketch, the Blue Beetle sketch. If you guys are on Instagram, make sure you give me shoot me a follow. The Bernard Chang, TheBernard. Well, I mean it's on the Twitch homepage. You can see some of the past sketches. Steve, you've been inside my house? Steve would get so Steve. I think Steve would get mad at me, and then, but Steve's a good sport. I envy everyone that's gone to sleep already. Oh, I should have done some kind of burst on the sword. Brain is not working. It's too late. Let's see this. And we don't have any music playing. So it's just I gotta keep talking. Gotta make sure that this stream has some kind of audio. I think that's it right there. All right, let's match it up. Lines up. Perfect. Okay. Now I just gotta get rid of these streaks so it doesn't look like I let it dry a little bit. Go and color the parts that are dried already so I can make the red a little bit more opaque. I don't like seeing the streaks. What about some blood splatter? Should I do some blood splatter? found the toothbrush. Like, you guys can't see it right now, but it's pretty streaky, the red. I guess you can see it a little bit online. What about some blood splatter? This part is pretty dried up. Steve, you better get paid with sketches, or you get to use the sauna. You can use the sauna, but then you can't use my shower. So you gotta go inside your car afterwards, all sweaty. If the Lakers sweep the Heat, I will shave an S on the back of my head, on the patch. How about that? But what will you do if the Heat win the series? We still haven't figured out what kind of bet we can do with the hair patch. Nobody's come up with anything that was like that would be a fair equivalent bet. Okay, yeah, you can use Jim Chung's shower. And he's only like a block and a half away, so. But will Jim Chung let you inside his building? His building has a pool and a gym. So what if he lets you use that, the communal shower? I mean, I get a good sweat from my sauna. Very relaxing. Okay. If you guys are new to the stream, the top 3 topics of the stream so far. Recently, have been my infatuation, research, and now purchase and acquisition of an infrared sauna. Cobra Kai. And naked NBA players in the locker room. Those are the top 3 topics of discussion. So Steve, yeah, it would be like a locker room shower. Should I do some blood splatter? Should we get adventurous or stop? You guys have hung around this long. Yes to blood splatter. No to blood splatter. If I can find the toothbrush that I found earlier. If I can't find the toothbrush, then no blood splatter. It was just here. Yes to toothbrush or no to toothbrush. Valve Book 88. There's 1 no, 1 yes. Valve Book 88. Good to see you. Make sure you hit that follow button, Valve Book. How long have you been watching the stream tonight? We're approaching the 5-hour mark. Usually around now I would have finished the page already. So it looks like the no blood splatter guys might win because I can't find my toothbrush. I was going to show my toothbrush too. Well, it's not really like, I mean, it's my toothbrush, but it's a travel toothbrush. Back when I was traveling a lot, you could access the airport lounge, and international flights especially. And you know, you could take a shower, and then they give you as part of the package like a toothbrush with toothpaste to brush your teeth. And you would be surprised like how refreshing brushing your teeth actually is on a long flight. Valve Book 88, only 15 seconds. I've been on for 5 hours. Shoot. All right. No blood splatter. Oh, here it is. Wow, this is not it. This is another brush. Okay, so what are we saying? Yes to blood splatter. Okay, there's one yes, one no. Seejing says no. Make Havoc says yes. Is there a tiebreaker? Anybody want to commit to if we're gonna add some blood splatter to this? Not real blood, just, you know, while the red watercolor is still kind of wet. Shuthy says no. Crispy Papa says yes. Now we're back to a tie again. Lurker says yes. Crispy Papa says yes. So we got 3 yeses, 2 nos. Valve's Book, do you have an opinion on this? D. Rogers, yes to the blood splatter or no to the blood splatter? I think I'll just do the blood splatter like that. And I figure you know, this is another toothbrush, but and it's kind of brown, so I think I used this on the coffee brush earlier before on some other piece. My table was so clean earlier. Anybody else with a yes or no? Valve Book, you just appeared, but I would say Valve Book, yes or no to blood splatter. And you know what? Later on, when I look back on my drawing desk, it was probably right in front of me, and I didn't even see it. I don't think I threw it out yet. B-Dub, maybe so. Come on, B-Dub. Shoe Thief, did you vote already? Yes or no, blood splatter? Yes. All right, let me make a poll. Today's, yes, no. I'll make it a 2-minute poll. Okay? It's up right now. Let's see how it goes. 2 minutes. I mean, we've been on this long. Why not extend it? Why not extend this stream another couple minutes? I got my Frank Cho shirt ready to go. We're polling. You got another minute left in the poll. It's 4 blood splatters, 5 to 1 no's. Where's the poll at? The poll should be in the chat box up on the top. 5 to 2. I think we got less than a minute left. Looks like the no's are winning. All right, I'm putting this away. The no's are winning. Yeah, should be a drop-down menu up on the upper right. The no's are winning 8 to 3. Oh, that's a blowout. That's like gonna be like the Heat game tomorrow. Heat Lakers. Heat are gonna just be blowing out the Lakers. Lakers are gonna start like thinking they're gonna start out the game thinking they're gonna win it and they're gonna cruise, and the Heat are gonna come back, and by the end of the game, the Heat will have won by 2. 8-5. Oh, the Yes are coming back. The Yes are coming back. Uh-oh. I might have spoken too soon. Maybe the poll's over by now. Has the poll ended? Please. I hope the poll has ended. No blood splatter. Okay. All right, well, this is the finished Storm Shadow piece. Time for my favorite part of the stream. I really think blood splatter would look nice on this. Okay, we're gonna give away the Frank Cho thing first. Well, let's give this away first. I'll give the Frank Cho shirt away later. Spin wheel. This is the spin wheel. Okay. If you're new on the stream, I give the sketch away. If you live in the U.S., I cover domestic shipping. If you're international, I'm going to ask you to chip in. Did Golf Boy add extra votes? If you're new today and you've been watching for a little bit, type something in the chat box, you get a free slice. You do not have to pay anything to win. Each stream that you follow, your slice grows. If you're a subscriber, oh, that's awesome. Yeah, I guess somebody must have used chat points. If you're a subscriber, the size of your slice remains even if you miss a stream. So if you want a slice, type something in. I encourage people to, I know some people like to stay private and lurk, but it's also fun to chat a little bit. Sometimes I might miss a couple of comments that you guys might make, but all right. Any new people want a slice? Speak now or forever hold your ooh. Let me fix this green screen thing. Anybody new want a slice? Please type something in the chat box right now. Gotta keep adjusting the camera. Anybody new? No new people want a chance to win this sketch? Then it's only going to be the remaining people or the ones that have been on the stream for a while that have 4 hours 57 minutes. This is the longest stream I've done. This is holy cow. This is like, what else could I have done in 4 hours and 50 minutes? Almost 5 hours. Kid the Ninja. Yes, I remember Kid the Ninja has been on for a little bit. Kid Ninja. Kid Ninja, I'm going to give you I'll give you a white slice. It's easier to read since there's so many slices. Kid the Ninja. Okay. Going once if you want a slice. Going twice if you want a slice. I'm going to close it. You better type something if you want one. All right. Now we're going to the size of the slice. Yoji's here, was here 8 to 9. Mr. Joshua, is at 1. Sean Chen, Beavis Butthead. So again, Beavis Butthead, they're my two birds. They're asleep right now. It's pretty late. If the two birds win this, then this goes inside the cage, and they poop on it. Wei was here earlier, 9 to 10. Crispy was here earlier, 9 to 10. You still got to be here to win. So it's down to like, I don't know, 6 guys. Or the new guy with a couple of new people. Steve, you said it's been 30 days since your last win. 1 to 2. Barry's at 1. Golf Boy, 6 to 7. Si Jing. Is Si Jing the other guy, Steve, that you said? Si Jing is it's been 30 days or 4 weeks. Si Jing goes up to 2. Figgy Purr, I'm giving away the sketch I just spent 5 hours on. Well, not really. We spent the first hour procrastinating, and then the next 2.5 hours, 3 hours erasing. So really, it was only like the last hour. Long's at 1, A to the J. Matthew Crossart is at 1. Poop Kid is at 1. B-Dub is at 1. Again, if you've won, it takes about 4 weeks. You stay at 1. So if it's been 4 weeks, let me know, and I'll start bumping you up. Wildstorm was here earlier. It'll go up to 10. Shoe Thief, 7 to 8. You got to be here to win. Haza's at 1. Haza won earlier, but he's subscriber. James Quo, 7 to 8. He was here earlier. Kevin P, I think, was here earlier too. 9 to 10. 8 to 9. Too Woke stays at 1. Yeah, who has the eraser count? I mean, way too many. This is actually the second sheet of paper that I had to hide the first sheet too because I didn't want to see it. Where's the first sheet? This was the first one. Did that, drew that for a little bit, and then ended up with that. Too Woke, you're at 1. Domo Statins stays at 6. He's a subscriber. Patrick West. Is Patrick West here today earlier? I want to say he was here earlier. D. Rogers, 10 to 11. Jerry's at 1. Suli's at 5. I'll bump her up to 6. He was here earlier. Cool Hand Luke's at 1 because he won recently. Isaac's at 1 because he won recently. Let's Do This is at 1 because he won recently. So is Pandemos. Frogman. Frogman's not here. He stays at 4. J13 Kim was here earlier. 5 to 6. Roy, 3 to 4. J Dang, 5 to 6. Mr. Batu's not here. Bane is not here. Jim Chung. Jim Chung was here earlier. I'll bump him up to 3, but I mean he still has to be here to win. So, Carson, Frankendaddy, Alkali. Let's see, Carson, Frankendaddy. Let's XX. Alkali, DY Pickle. I think DY Pickle subscribed last time. Yeah, D. Rogers, I just bumped you up. Serpentine, he was subscribed last time, stays on. Queenie, don't think Queenie was here today. James Odell, I thought I saw earlier. Cool Hand Mike was earlier. Beefy Jaguar. El Cabone stays on. Subscriber, Lurky, and Kid Ninja. So I think we got everything right. All right. Okay, this is the updated wheel. Crispy Egg Roll has a pretty big slice, but he's not here. So right now the biggest slice is D. Rogers. D. Rogers is the teal one off to the upper left-hand corner. Yo, Baleador, Bale. I always forget how to pronounce. Bale. I just say Bale. Is that okay? From Spain. Good to see you. Uh, did Jim Chung say he wanted to frame this sketch? He wanted to frame the other one. I don't know if he wants this one. Bale. So, we're giving away this sketch, Bale. This Storm Shadow sketch. I've already locked the slices, but maybe next time. So you got to be here to win. Good luck. Oh, practice spin or no practice spin? First two, yes or no's. Practice spin or no practice spin? Yes or no? First two. Yes, practice spin. Two Woke wants a practice spin. D. Rogers wants a practice spin. Okay. 3 practice spins. Oh, Racer GRX. Racer, how come you didn't speak up, man? Don't you want a slice, Racer? Racer, you're not on here. Racer, you were on here earlier. You guys don't like following directions. Racer was on here for a while. Okay, so one practice spin. One practice spin. Look at that. Right now it's on because I had to add Racer. Okay. So Kevin P. Although last time I said that too long, and it actually landed right back. But very rarely does it ever land right back where it started. So here's the practice spin. Okay. Who is that? Golf Boy. Golf Boy. Golf Boy. Golf Boy. Okay. One more question. Golf Boy. Let's go. Practice spin or no practice spin? One more. I'm going to do two practice spins. One more practice spin. 2 yeses or 2 nos? 2 Woke says no. Yes, practice spin, no practice spin. I'm going to do it again one more time. 2 Woke says no. Racer X says yes. Yes, Make Havoc says yes. Okay, practice spin. Okay, that's it. This is the final practice spin. The spin after this one is going to count. This is a practice spin. Oh, who's that green guy? Green guy next to... Who's the green guy next to D. Rogers? Anyways, this is a practice spin, so it doesn't matter, but where's D. Rogers? I mean, you're on here, but I'm looking at this list. Patrick West. Patrick West. Look at that. Okay. Yeah, Patrick West. Pat West. Okay, so this is it. This one counts. This is it. I want to thank everybody for watching the stream. Thank you, Yojimbo, on the rewatch. Thank you, Steve, for modding. Crispy, Golf Boy, Kevin P. West. Let's see, Kevin P. West just said no. But all these guys said yes before you. Sorry, Kevin. Thanks, everybody, for watching along today. Something just happened. Okay, anyways. Good luck. See you next stream. Most likely Thursday. I mean, this one was 5 hours. This is almost like 2 streams. Good luck. Ooh. Ooh, that looks like a new guy. I think that's like a new guy. That looks like Lurky Lurk. Shit, Lurky Lurk's in Canada. That looks like Lurky Lurk. Alright, Lurky Lurk. Wait, it might be a tie. Sometimes it lands. No, it's on an orange one. This wheel cannot get any. Look at that, first timer. Lurky Lurk is next to Yoji. Yojimbo is the first one. Lurky Lurk is next to blue, which is El Capone. White is Kid Ninja. Lurky Lurk. Lurky Lurk. Lurky Lurk, are you even a follower? Yeah, Lurky Lurk is still here. Okay, Lurky Lurk. You're in Canada, right? We're in Canada? I'm going to ask a little bit to chip in for the shipping. It's not as bad in Canada. Well, congratulations, Lurky Lurk. Lurky Lurk, you better hit that follow button. What you're going to need to do, Lurky Lurk, too, is DM me. You need to follow me on Instagram. Send me a DM with your real name and your address. Then I'll figure out how much shipping is. I have one more thing to give away. Insta. One more thing to give away. This brand new Frank Cho, Friends of Cho, FOC shirt. All right. This is a size large. Champion still has a tag on it. I don't remember how I got this. I think Frank might have given it to me. I have not worn this. This is brand new. This is a large Champion. So let's give this away. No practice spins. Let's just do it. Good luck. It's next to Kevin P. Who's the guy next to Kevin P? James Quo. James Quo, you still here? James Quo with the brown slice. You still here? If James Quo is not here, James Quo going once. He was here earlier. I know this is an extremely long. It's already like almost 2 a.m. my time too, so fuck. James Quo going twice. Okay. No mercy. Gotta be here to win. No mercy. All right. Yojimbo. Ooh, Yojimbo. Yojimbo won the shirt. He's not here. He's asleep. He's fast asleep. Okay. Wei. Is Wei still here? Wei, sweep the leg, no mercy, put him in a body bag. I think Wei's in a body bag. Wei's fast asleep. I've not heard from Wei. Going once, Wei going twice. Spin again. I know, he's won 3 times today. Wei is like super lucky. Ooh, who's that green guy? Okay, that's next. That looks like some guy, green guy, Serpentine it might be. That's Serpentine. Serpentine is not here. Serpentine has a... Yeah, Serpentine has 2. And then the other two people ran MF1. Serpentine, you still here? Nope. No mercy. I hope somebody here wins. Kevin P. Kevin P. West. Kevin P. gets the shirt. Kevin B. could have won the drawing if we didn't have that earlier practice spin. Kevin P. West. You can't wear it? It's a size large. Okay, you want to give it up? I'll find something else for you next time. Oh, Kevin, you want to swap? Kevin P., you want to swap for the shirt? Lurky Lurk wants the shirt. Kevin P., you want to swap Lurky Lurk for the drawing? Lurky Lurk is offering Kevin swap for the drawing. Do you want the sketch? You can have the sketch, Kevin P. He's offering you the sketch. All right. Well, Lurky Lurk, you better hit that follow button. Well, are you guys going to figure that out, or? Okay. All right. I think that's it, folks. Lurky Lurk is going to run away with the, well, if Kevin P. West doesn't want the shirt, then I should keep spinning. What do you think? I'm ready to go to sleep. Are they swapping? They swapped. Traded. Okay. All right. Kevin P. West gets the drawing. Lurky Lurk gets the shirt. Okay. All right. If they swap, then that's it. Transaction is done. All right. Lurky Lurk, do you want me to have Steve wear the shirt first? I mean, the rule of the stream too is you get what you get. You get what you win. But since I haven't mailed it out, but you get what you get. Okay. Beavis wears it first. Yeah, Beavis might poop on it. I hope you're okay with that, Lurky Lurk. Okay. All right. Well, thanks again, everyone, for watching. Stay safe. Go Heat. No mercy. See you guys next stream.